Breen has been targeted. You know, Jamin, very tyrannical type of role over the Bruzzers. You know, many of us knew about that. And he ended up declining coming to this. So, I mean, I should have seen it coming, you know. Like, I actually, like, replaying it, you know. There wasn't supposed to be any award tonight. So, it was a nice day. We were all sitting by the fire. We're playing football, we're playing cornhole. And then all of a sudden, I remember looking at my phone, and Vito, he texted me, should I kill Lorene? And I also saw him with a butterfly knife. And we have the evidence right here. You know, seconds later, I hear, man, Lorene getting killed by Vito. It's just too graphic to even think about.
Wasn't supposed to go down how it did. A few weeks earlier, my best friend, John Pork, killed himself, man. I ain't been right since, man. I'm sitting by the fire with my friends. I got my knife. He gave me the knife, man. And I just get this idea in my head, man. I see him walk away. And the stars, man, they just align, man.
Explain that.
This was it right here, man. In his deathbed, man. Night before he shot himself, man. He gave me this knife. He said, no matter what happens, I love you, man. I'm sitting there by the fire. I want to put some blood to his name, man.
This is evidence, boy.
You don't know who you messing with, man. You messing with John Park, man. You ain't even know who you playing with. Breen walks away. I stab him 4 times. I run. Nobody sees me.
You know, after the first attack, I ended up fleeing the scene with another suspect. You know, after I eventually returned, then I saw the medic working with Lorene. Then I let my guard down for, had to be like only 5 seconds, it felt like. And then I saw that same suspect attacking Lorene.
I just got done healing the ring when I was walking away. And I hear this noise coming from behind me. And I flipped my head around to see a suspect attacking Ring right after I just healed him. The suspect fled, and so I obviously chased him. And it was a long rundown. I was chasing for felt like forever. And then I finally catch up to him and I tackle him. And after we were wrestling for a little bit, I realized that it's Jay Gotti in front of me.
My name is Jay Gotti. I want to let everyone know my side of the story. For the past couple weeks, you know, I've been feeling really crazy. I've been wanting to do things that maybe other people would not like. For the most part, I really have a deep hatred for Mayor Green Stevens. For the past week, I think and a half, I've been trying to assassinate him. I've never gotten the proper chance, you know. I've already served some of my time, prison, you know, got out. But when I saw that he was critically injured, I had to take my chance. So I ran up to him. I beat the hell out of him.
You little shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, just run. I went to flee the scene because I saw others coming towards him. When I was fleeing, you know, in my mind, I was thinking about, you know, the great treaty of the Bruzzers just occurred. And I was thinking about what would have happened to me if someone found out what I did. So that's why I fled. And what it looked like to be the medic was chasing me down, and then he tackled me.
I was grabbing supplies from inside the house. I stepped outside and hear screams of Rain is dead, Rain is dead.
Reen's dead.
I was worried, so I run over to the fire. Then I see Sylvester running over to me and running at a group of people searching for Rain. and the suspects. Me and Sylvester both find Reen's body on the ground. I go help him, try to revive him, and I do. While I was healing him, I look over, and Vito was detained on the ground. Seconds after, Crouton, the medic, was walking over with Gotti.
When I got detained, I was brought back to the pit. I saw another suspect. I could not depict who he was, though. But once I saw he escaped, I took the slight opportunity I had to escape as well. I knew this was my only chance. I dashed through the woods. No one saw me, but I twisted my ankle, almost fell. So much emotion was going through my head at the time. Once I finally escaped, I met up with suspects that he said he goes by V-Slog. I thought he was kind of crazy at the time. Like, what the fuck is he talking about, you know? But then I knew we should work together, though, because, like many say, the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
After being detained at the pit, you know, there was a lot of chaos going on, a lot of thoughts running through my head. I managed to, you know, get loose of this guy, I think his name's Nick, and I run off. And the guy who got detained next to me is Jay Gotti. He told me the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I thought to myself, John Pork, you know, he probably would have liked this guy. So, we walk in the garage. We start pinpointing who we want to kill. We think Reen's done, but me personally, my eyes weren't on Reen. He goes by Bunko. Pork didn't like Bunko. Not at all. I had a strong hatred for him. So, we grabbed our weapons and we moved out. Man, I'm tired of answering fucking questions!
Sit down! Right now!
Fuck, man! Pork wouldn't want this, man. I didn't want to kill nobody, man. We go in the back with our weapons, man. And there he is. Bunky. The stars aligned again.
We went out back, and we saw Bunky. He knew what was coming to him, and we knew exactly what we wanted to do to him. But, you know, V-Slog really enjoyed every moment that we beat the living piss out of him. We beat the shit out of him. You know, it was so effortless. He kept crying. V-Slog kept telling him, shut up, you know.
My knife is gone. All I have now is my bare hands, which is enough to kill a man. Me and my gang, Tebow and Gotti, we see three shadows down the street. We walk. A brawl breaks out. I begin to stab someone else, but that's not who I want. We're in a big pile. Blood everywhere. I smell something. It's funky. I wanted it to end there. I stabbed them so many times. It was pathetic.
I started to think that this guy was crazy. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Then when we fled the scene, we met up with T-Bone.
My name T-Bone. I wasn't even invited to this party, man. I just rolled a couple joints in my car. I saw these kids. Looked like they were beating the shit out of this fat kid. I mean, they were absolutely going at it. I hit one last blow with my joint, got out my car, and I joined it. I said, "What's up, homies?" And I said, "Damn, what the fuck you doing to him?" Man! And then we rolled out like we were cuz. Because they my bloods now. We Crips. T-Bone out!
I couldn't see anything. There's blood all over my face. I come out of the pile and all I see left is T-Bone and Gotti, you know. I knew we made it.
Answer the fucking questions!
What?
What?
This all went downhill, man. It was like a bloodbath. We walk for so long, we run, and I see something, man. Dom stops running, and I realize the three of us, man, we porks. We bonded by blood. This new guy calls himself T-Bone. I didn't even know, but he was a brother.
Alright, man. So what really happened in the street? So I started off, when I first got into the street, I was actually chasing Gotti, V, and T-Bone. And then V dropped his knife, and I stopped and I picked it up. And then that's when the rest of my people came behind me. And then we all just kind of started brawling out.
So what really happened out in the street?
You know, the pack of piggies, as like I like to call them, or like V-Slog, you know, he's giving ideas of that. Me, T-Bone, and V-Slog, we pulled up to the end of the street, and we saw DK and 3 other shadows. Looked like they'd be a part of his gang. We knew that a brawl was gonna break out. So we all just started clashing, you know. All I can think about.
Third time today! Sit the fuck down! Right now! Answer the question! Sit down right now! Either answer the questions or get the fuck out! Obviously, Gotti went after Reen, and I was trying to protect Reen because he was on my side at the time. So I started going after Gotti, but then after me and him started tussling a little bit, we realized that, you know, we could work something out between us. So that's when we shook on it. That's when I ended up betraying my previous team and joining the other team. And then after we did that, me and Gotti ran all the way around the house, and then we camped out somewhere, waiting for a brawl to end farther down the street. And then that's when me and Gotti see Sylvester running. So then we run out between the cars, and then we murk Sylvester.
All right, I'll answer the questions. About midway through the fight, you know, obviously I still beating the piss out of Reen, but you know, that's just who I am. That's what I've been wanting to do. And at a certain point, me and DK kind of brawled it out, and we saw that we could have common ground together, and we shook hands, and from there he was on our side.
You know, I still can't believe any of this happened. I tried to prevent it as much as I could. Well, me, Reen, and Banka are all in line together, and they see Zimbaka out in the distance. So me and Bunky, we see this as our only chance of escaping. So I don't know where he ends up going, but I just remember going on the street. You know, I do end up regretting that decision because they saw it and they took action. You know, Gotti, he chased me down. I made him move, but eventually he caught back up to me.
I saw Sylvester running to the street, so I decided to take off to the side of the house where I saw I was safe. And then that's why I saw T-Bone holding V hostage. I was about to make my move, try to strike on T-Bone and V. Then I was attacked by the back by my once ally, Crouton. Then we ended up rolling it out for a little bit. Then it came for a little bit of a halt until we saw V standing over T-Bone's body.
What's up, guys? My name T-Bone, aka Crack Addict. So they made me carry his body. Merrick Stevens, I think. What's his name? Merrick Stevens?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They made me carry him back to the back. Sorry. I had to carry him back because I'm strongest. And we executed his bitch ass.
You are witnessing the death of Merrick Stevens and his gruesome family.
Let him go! Let him go!
No, he was too young. He was too young.
On his
Get him
knees.
to his knees.
He still has to cut my grass.
Any last words?
No.
To my mom,
Who's gonna do my landscape?
I love all the great meals you cooked me. And to everybody else,
I don't give a shit. Kill him, boys.
no!
And let him shoot him. Let him shoot him. Let him shoot him.
Shoot him.
No! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god!
Me and Reen go way back in our lives. We were always close to each other. We always, had our backs to each other, as people would say.
How did you react to Reen's death?
Man, Reen's death. It's like a part of me's missing. Like there's a hole in here, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. It could take forever, but that hole may never be replaced.
How could you have saved Reen?
I would have pointed out the threat immediately to him, and I would have tried to get him out of there as soon as possible. We were out of our element there, and it's just an unfortunate event, man. It's gonna be a hard topic for me for the rest of my life.
To sum it up, the 3 murderers of Reen who received sentences. Vito, he received a life sentence. So did Gotti. And Crouton, or DK, however some may see him, received 20 years in prison. And now, we must pay our respects to Reen. Rest in peace.
Reen here. What you're seeing right now is that I'm a spirit. I fucking died, like, a lot tonight. Just all want y'all that's watching to pay your respects to the boy that's named Reen.